I will do everything in my power with your help to do it. Thank you very much. I'll answer any questions.
Any questions?
I'll ask you one. Debt for college students. That thing is, there's been a bill that's just been passed recently that the government's going to take over all loans and everything. Do you think that's a good thing, a bad thing?
You know what was interesting in that is that was in the healthcare reform bill. My idea is in a healthcare reform bill, it should be doing with healthcare. In a military bill, it should be doing with military. In a social bill, it should be doing with social issues. What they did is they slipped that in the healthcare reform bill. And now the college students cannot get private loans. Did you know that? You have to go to the government to get loans. And so you owe the government, they have another control on you. Government is out of control. You know, they say Washington is out of control. Actually, Washington is very much in control. We're the ones that are out of control. They regulate everything. They regulate bank rates. They regulate, you know, what you can do. They regulate EPAs and cap and trade they're trying to put in, which is just another tax, which will raise our utility rates. They regulate the pressure coming out of your shower. They regulate everything. But what they've done is they've got it now where a student coming out with a student loan now owes the government. And the government's going to, I can see it now. The next thing is, well, in order to pay back this loan, we'll give you a little bit of a discounted rate if you'll go work so-and-so. So they're telling you where to go work, in essence. So I don't think it's a good thing. I think the more free you can be, the more free you can be to make your own decisions where you want to get a loan, if you want to get a loan. But now you're no longer free to do that. And that's not good. That's why I want to repeal the whole thing.
Right.
And you heard what Ms. Pelosi said about it, didn't you? The 4,000-page bill? Said, oh, we haven't had a chance to read it. We don't know what's in it. She said, she said, oh, just pass it and we'll find out what's in it. That brings up one other thing. I think Congress should live under the same health care rules and the same health care that they force on us. I think they should live under the same thing. As a matter of fact, I would propose that Congress live with it a year before they give it to us to kind of work out the kinks. Yeah, good question.
Thank you.
Another question.
Let me ask you about
Yes.
earmarks. What's your position on earmarks? Will you be requesting earmarks for the district if you're elected? And if you do request earmarks, is that something that you'll make sure is publicly disclosed? You know, how much has been asked for, what it was for, put your name next to it. And like, you know, a lot of members of Congress who seem to slip these things into the bill in the middle of the night and nobody knows where they came from.
Earmarks, where they're needed, they're needed. And I would be for whatever's needed in the district if it's really necessary. Now, an earmark should be transparent. It should be in the open. It should be done in the open, not in the middle of the night, not slipped in a bill, not slipped in something where it's hidden in this, you know, huge bill. It should be out in the open. If you're so embarrassed, or if you're so worried about what it's going to look like if you putting one in and hiding it in a bill, if you've got to hide it in the middle of the night, you shouldn't be doing that. It should be open in the light of day, and you put your name on it exactly like you said, and you take the credit or take the heat. And you've got to be able to stand up and take that. But no hiding, no slinking around, and no hiding earmarks. That's where I think the problem is you know, you get pressured into doing an earmark and you say, oh, I really don't want to do this, so I'll hide it here. No, they all ought to be transparent in the light of day.
What can we do to reform the process? It seems like over the past 10, 15, 20 years, the number of earmarks, you know, or discretionary spending has just multiplied and multiplied to where, you know, there's more earmarks now than there was back before 1994 Republican Revolution. You know, they grew under Republicans and grown even more now the Democrats are back in the majority.
I think we need reform there. I think the rulings is being transparent, being in the light of day, but also being ethical and saying, I'm going to stand up. That's what